Hey, what's up guys? It's Pedro here from NoobCoder.com, and in this tutorial I want to talk about post-increment and decrement as well as pre-increment and decrement. So essentially what post-increment does is it adds 1 after that line of code is ran. So to give a better example, I can say int x is assigned a value of 5. And now I can just do a simple print statement to illustrate this. So a post increment is just followed by 2 add signs. That's saying, hey, I want you to add 1 to 5. So now x should have the value of 6. But if I run this, you see that we get 5. So what's happening is a post increment says, I want you to add 1 after this line of code is ran. So if I do a sysout underneath and print x and run it, I get the value of 6. So post increment just means, hey, execute the line of code that I'm on, and in the upcoming code, I will increment by 1. And post decrement is essentially the same thing. So instead of 2 add signs, I have 2 subtraction signs. Control S to save, run it. So you see that we get 5 first, and then after this line of code is ran, it becomes 4. So I'm saying subtract 1 from 5. So that is post increment and decrement. So now let's do pre-increment and decrement. So pre just goes before. So if I say plus plus here, Control S, and run it, you see that we get 6 and 6. So why is this 6 and 6 and the other one was 5 and 6? Well, pre-increment says, hey, I want you to add 1 to me now and then execute this line of code. So it says, hey, I have the value of 5, add 1, now I'm 6, print me out. And then in the following line of code, x has the value of 6 because of this line of code. So if I was to change this to pre-decrement, you see that we should get the same thing. We should get 4 now. Let's run this. And we get 4 and 4. So what's happening here? Well, the same thing that happened in pre-increment. I'm saying, hey, before you execute this line of code, I want you to decrement me. So I'm currently at 5, now I'm at 4. And the line afterwards, x has the value of 4. So this pretty much wraps up this tutorial, and I hope you learned something, and I hope to see you in the next tutorial. Like, comment, subscribe.